Hello and welcome to the Goofy Movies Podcast. Joining me, as always, is Connor and Adam. Alright.
Okay, he's in between dimensions right now. This might happen during the show a little bit, but we just played BioShock Infinite, and that's the goofy content you're getting this week.
That's the goofy content you're getting this week.
again. Fuck all y'all. This show makes me laugh.
And we're glad if any of you are all laughing with us. Adam, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You didn't.
Dude, poor Adam doesn't like. I feel like a dick because it keeps happening. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what's up if there's something up with his mic or.
I don't even have a mic on. I'm just talking through my phone. Why? Well, how am I sounding?
You sound fine. You sound like
I mean,
you
you
do every
sound
episode.
fine until I don't know. We just can't hear you sometimes when you answer things.
Well, because I said, "Here's Adam," and you didn't respond at all.
You know what?
I
You know
did.
what?
I went.
Let's start over. Cut all this out. All right.
I'm not cutting any
You
of
be
this.
able to see that? No, cut that out. All right, here. Hello and welcome to the Goofy Movies Podcast. You got Moses.
I
Go,
don't.
go along with it. Go, Moses. You listen to me right now. Don't fuck this up for me.
My podcasting future depends on it.
I got everything riding on this podcast. Do you understand?
I'm in a really bad place right now.
Look. You don't. Nobody's watching this thing. All right. I need all the help I can get over here.
We just do the rest of the episode like that.
just Eric Andre like unhinged. And here's my roommate. What the fuck you pulling me in your room for? You never let me in here. My roommate, everyone. Oh my god.
No, every time I start the episode, I try to do like a scream or something, but I guess it just doesn't register because I'll be like, ah! Or,
Oh,
ah!
so you went so loud that it didn't register. Yeah, because like usually they
God
yeah, mics have like that, like where they like prevent certain volumes at certain times. But yeah, fuck, what episode are we on?
God damn it. I literally said it before we
17.
started, so we didn't have this. This is episode 18.
It's not
Oh,
I was about to say, like, it's definitely not 17 because I feel like
I'm always like a week behind in my head. So
yeah,
The last episode of 2020.
yeah, the last episode of 2020, y'all.
can you believe it? Can you believe this shitty year is finally over and it's only gonna get worse from here?
Nah,
Time is an illusion, man.
nah, man, it's all fine. It's all Gucci.
Oof. I can't wait.
I guess Dan died.
He might. He probably
left.
heard. He probably heard us. He's like, oh, time to leave.
Special
He
guest
knew.
Dan, everybody.
There you go.
There he goes. Look at him go. Look at his ass.
By the way, did any of you watch the last episode?
I always do. I always watch all the episodes. What was wrong with it?
No, there was nothing wrong with it. It's just I added something.
Oh,
I never.
what? I have to watch it again. I probably watched it before you added it.
What?
I probably watched it before you added it.
No, I mean no. What? No.
Are you talking about the edit when you actually
Yeah, the
went
edit.
into Lude? Yeah, the whoops.
the
that was
whoopsie?
That was
No,
funny.
Okay, we got it.
No, it's great because like, I think it's like really because because Connor. So as you know, last week I accidentally like went into lewd twice,
Oh no.
and so but I cut it and I just put whoopsie. I cut it and it's just a black screen and it said whoopsie, and then the other and I just had the Mortal Kombat sound effect of toasty play, and then the second time I do it. I just said, really, I'm sorry, guys. But then it's just like an echoey toasty, like a reverbed toasty.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
We guys, trust us, we're really funny.
I wanted to talk about this week. What do you think Roxanne is doing?
Right now,
Uh,
I don't know. What would she be doing? We don't know anything really about her except
that's what like so that's like one of the things I brought up before is and like that's which is because yeah again like it's really easy to imagine that Sylvia is just still with Goofy, because we understand so much more about her character, and you could just imagine that their relationship like continues to grow. And here's an interesting question, because Goofy is what in his 40s or 50s by Extremely Goofy movie.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see. He left junior year of college, so that would put him like 21. So he's got to be at least pushing 40. He's got to be in his 40s by Extremely Goofy movie. If
At
we're going by
the
like
very least.
and he was
yeah,
alive
if
during
we're
the
going by
70s.
like plus 18 years from that, because like again, my belief is that's when he knocked up a girl and then got pregnant with
Yeah,
Max.
so he's probably like what 42, 44 between there.
42, 43.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So
somewhere in the run.
so he's like that, which lines up like timeline wise, because like he's obsessed with the 70s, well, kind of, and that's like the era he grew up in, and Sylvia is implied to be around the same age as him. Wouldn't you agree, or do you think she's younger?
I feel like she's roughly the same age. I don't think she's
Yeah.
that much young. Oh, she's
They
not
both
that
remember
much
the
young.
same. They both remember like the same things from their like child or teenhoods.
Yeah, child or
Yeah,
teenhood. So
yeah, Mood Rings, Gilligan's Island.
yeah. So, but now I'm curious. Do you think Sylvia and Goofy would try for a kid?
No, I kind of doubt it.
I think they would just be focused on each other. I mean,
I think it would
I don't-
accidentally happen.
That's what I'm like. Well, I
Dude,
mean, okay. So okay. Accidentally try, like accidentally, like would they try for it? I don't think so either. But
They wouldn't try for it,
But,
but
like, do you
condom
think-
would slip off and he'd be like, "Oh, whoa!" It would be a
What?
really half silly little scene.
in like the fucking like a fucking like it's like but it's like a fucking like it's like a dojin's amount of like cum coming out of it.
Stop
you
making
my
me
idea over
by
here.
proxy the viewers like imagine.
But no,
You
so
Yeah, well, that fanfic I made, and you were like, "No, stop! I don't
No,
want that
stop.
picture in my head."
but no, like but like yeah, my point being is like, what do you think the likelihood of Sylvia and like Goofy like having a kid?
I don't know. I don't know if like Goofy would want to like like after having such a strong attachment to Max and like how horribly it affected like the idea of like my son's all grown up and moved out to put himself through that again.
I mean,
Like the whole point of this movie was to become his own person,
well, yeah,
and
but like,
it would just
like,
completely like
well,
that
yeah.
would go right out the window again. if he
No,
had another
no,
kid.
that's not true. That's not true at all.
He'd just be a dad. It would be like
Well, yeah, like, well, but he could like being his own. Like he realizes that being his own person doesn't mean he's not his son's. Doesn't mean he's not his son's dad. That means he just needs to also focus on himself. Like that's what that means. Which like yeah, like do you think Goofy could have had another kid? Like I think because it's somewhere in my mind, I kind of almost imagine it. Like clearly, I'll say this much: they clearly didn't. Well, as far as we know, they didn't. Because Twice Upon a Christmas, there's no smaller child,
and Sylvia is just nowhere to be found. Also,
She's nowhere
In
to be
general.
found. Yeah, again, I'm chalking that up that she decided to spend Christmas with her parents or something. Yeah, again, I'm just chalking it up to that. But yeah, like, yeah, I don't know. Yo, how much would it break your heart if in like a third Goofy movie, like Max like sees Roxanne, and she has like a kid,
Oof.
like right?
I would not like that because I feel like that's real, man. He's like,
Yeah, like that, like that's like one of the weirdly enough bringing it back up, Eight Crazy Nights. Like that's like a thing that like like that's like that makes Eight Crazy Nights like too real. Is that his love interest has like a kid? You know, that's not like not his.
well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like I'm saying, like that makes that like it's like one of those things. Like it's so weird. Like Eight Crazy Nights is like a awkwardly like real movie. I love that movie, but no, yeah, like
I have mixed feelings about that movie.
yes, you do. But yeah, what? But yeah, so what do you? So okay, we can assume that Roxanne went to college, not to the same college that that Max went to,
Mm-hmm.
right? Actually,
Yes.
do we know what college Max went to?
I don't know if the name is ever said. He's furiously typing on the keyboard.
Yo, for real. Do you know?
We have to find.
We have to find out.
We have to go.
We have
to hack into the Goofy mainframe.
Yeah, like damn. But she's clearly not going to the same college as him. At the very least.
Yes.
What are you gonna say, Connor?
No, she's definitely not. I used to think maybe that redhead chick was, but nope.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to Shamil about that. He's like, "Ah, you know that meme?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know, and I know it's not her. Also, I know it's not Mona."
It's not. Yeah, it's not even Mona.
Wait.
I saw someone on Twitter. I don't think you reposted it. I don't think anyone related to us reposted it, but it was talking about a Goofy movie, and it was talking about that shit. It was talking about Mona, being the like de facto replacement simply because they couldn't animate Roxanne's hair perfectly, and like it's I like double checked. I was like, wait a minute. Has this person seen? No, no, there's no way.
Can you like? Why did you tag me in that?
I don't know. I think I was supposed to, but I was at work. I didn't. I was like busy with something. But the shit's wild, man.
Yeah,
Unless I did. Hold on.
That is super wild. Fucking hell!
Jesus,
Holy
man.
shit! Apparently, he fucking went turbo mode. Fucking.
I have found the.
Several people are typing at once.
It's me. I'm several people.
Fucking. It's just fucking. What's it called? Like you just did Raging Demon like 5 fucking times or something.
Die 1,000 deaths.
Yeah. Metsu.
Yeah. That's right. Okay, this is not the Street Fighter Akuma podcast. This is the stinky Twitter podcast.
What?
So, I cannot find this.
I found, like, speaking of Twitter, I actually found two artists like within the last week who both did Goofy Goof Troop / Goofy Movies Universe art. One of them was like a super horny dude who like made like super horny like peg art. Like I mean like
Right.
Man's be horny on main.
well, it's not that like It's literally her like punching a dude's balls. Like that's what it was. She had this like very funny expression on her face while doing it, which was like that was entertaining. But I found something like earlier today where someone drew like an adult Roxanne, and like she had like shorter hair and like in a bathing suit. I was like, hot damn.
God almighty. We've talked about this on the podcast before, right? Do you guys remember the fucking like lumber sexual Max Goof?
That the weird like BuzzFeed article thing.
Yeah, dude. I have it up in front of me right now. It's from 2015. I had a bookmark. I had
Gotta
some
have a bookmark.
It's from
Better have it bookmarked.
2015, and it is written by Pedro Fiquere. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but it doesn't matter because this is not an article. And he is not a journalist because it's just GIFs.
Oh, sorry, what'd you
And
call?
most nothing. It's a graphic image files. And,
so the Roxanne, the adult Roxanne I was talking about, someone like posted like screenshots of the tan blonde girl from the opening number of a Goofy movie, and the fake Roxanne and fake oh my god, what was her name?
Mona?
Not Mona.
Sylvia?
No. The girl, the class president in a Goofy movie.
Oh.
Stacy, yeah. Like,
Stacy!
yeah. Like you know how there's like a fake version of them both in like a Goofy movie? I mean, an extremely Goofy movie.
I don't know about Stacy.
No, Stacy's there too. Or like,
Wait, what?
well, it's a fake one. It just kind
There's like a
of
fake out Stacy?
yeah, like they're together.
Hold on.
I
I
mean,
guess I've only ever looked at the short-haired one. That's like
I'll post it. I'll post it.
stand-in for Roxanne.
I must see this.
He only goes after girls with like red or like light brown hair. Apparently, short. He likes it short, which I
I never really looked at them and be like, yeah, that's. Well,
It's kind
no,
of
like Stacy does. Unless Stacy bleached her hair to make it blonde, it wasn't blonde.
yeah, I know. That's what come I said fake. Like she kind of looks like Stacy. Like
That's
that girl.
a stretch.
Like that girl kind of looks like Roxanne.
That's no.
Yes, like that. Like everyone. Like yes. What?
No, I don't see that. I think you're just looking for something. You're making.
I'm not the only person who. I'm not the person.
Well, who I'm saying,
Well, those people are also
whoever
Most
is insinuating
most
this.
people who see an extremely Goofy movie are asked what happened to Roxanne, and then they find this girl and they see her next to this girl, and they're like, oh, they look similar, but they clearly aren't. Yes, what the fuck? I'm not talking about me, nigga. I'm talking about other niggas. Fuck.
They're wrong.
Shit.
They're wrong.
You're the fuck. Yo, nigga, you're the one with the glasses. Fuck off.
They're fucking wrong. What are you fucking talking about? It's like this
It's
fucking
kind of
recent.
similar, like similar fucking faces.
No,
That's about
no.
like that's about it. I like
Not
look,
even.
look. This girl barely doesn't look like Roxanne much either.
Fucking like I'm saying, like you're just looking for.
I'm
you're
not.
looking-
I'm saying others have. What? I'm not talking
I'm
about me.
talking about you.
Yeah, you said you.
You're killing your own audio, bro.
I don't care. I'm limited it for a reason.
I'm talking in third person here, saying like, whoever is saying, "Oh, that looks like they look similar." I'm like, you're reaching for it. You're trying to
Yeah,
look
it's
for
a
something
reach. That's the whole thing. Oh, fucking. That's why I got myself. Holy shit, dude.
You need to calm down.
Learn some fucking English, bro.
Calm
it is
down, man.
I had to. You're the one making a mountain of this fucking molehill. I was like, yeah, I know.
You're the one fucking
I said it's
screaming
fake.
and
It's
spiking
fake.
your audio.
I said it's fake. It's fake, and you're like, yeah, but it's a trench. I'm like, I fucking know it's. That's why I said fake. You're like, yeah, but you're the niggas, yeah, butting all the fucking time. God damn, dude. Fuck.
Whoa.
Anyway.
But
Anyways.
yeah, Mo, you're fucking wrong. That doesn't look like Stacy.
Oh, I will kill this podcast right now.
I need some fucking lasagna right now.
Just,
I thought you had dinner. Oh, god damn it! I walked right into that.
Can you imagine having
I
lasagna at
hate
this hour?
buffets.
I have.
Oh, at 10? Jesus
Bro.
Christ, bro.
Do you think I have my life together?
No, but still, lasagna. Anyway, so someone posted a photo of this image, and the tan blonde hair girl from the opening number, and like they said to the artist, they're like, Psst, wink, wink.
Oh, fucking yeah. What? She doesn't have a name, but she, you know all about her from what you see.
What?
Nothing. Who, the character? Cut this out.
I mean, I'm not. Her name is Lisa.
Her name's Lisa? She's a name. So she has a name, but Parade Girl doesn't have a fucking name.
Yeah,
Her name is
because someone said, "Can you do Lisa?" with the image of the tan blonde girl.
Lisa? When in the movie do they see Lisa? Oh wait, maybe they do say Lisa?
Yeah, maybe they do.
No. Are you going to? No, he says like, "Are you going to Stacy's party?" No. The only people who are dropped by name are like Stacy.
She might have that might have been like a background nose bite, or maybe they did a process of elimination in like the credits.
Jesus Christ. Billy West plays one of the dogs in the opening.
No.
Yeah.
The opening of Goofy movie is pretty wild. It's like very Field of Dreams vibe, like with that open field.
Yeah, that that dream sequence is like a bold cinematic choice for like a movie such as the Goofy movie. Like
Also,
Hmm?
No, you finish. 'Cause-
I feel like I feel like you would forget that scene exists, like most times, because you're thrust into a completely different scenario like immediately.
I guess. But I've always appreciated like I guess it is literally a dream, so this sounds stupid, but like the dreamlike quality of it. It's like it's a movie like that's underrated in the sense that it's like made by a group of like pretty talented like directors and animators.
No, 100%. Like I appreciate that scene. That scene's great. That's
the way that they have like the field move in the wind.
Yeah, it actually feels like, okay, we're bringing this to the big screen, right?
Yeah.
It actually feels like it has this grandiosity to it. It's the Goofy movie. You know what I
Goofy
mean?
movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
And yeah, like that's the thing that's really interesting, and I would love to ask them why they chose the title A Goofy Movie.
Like they could have just called it Goof Troop the movie, but they went with
Or the Goof Troop movie.
I don't think they wanted to insinuate that you had to watch the show.
Yeah, that's probably why they went with.
Not that parents and kids would give a shit, but
Yeah,
like,
no.
you know what I mean.
But
And then-
still,
And even then, like, is it the same people who worked on the show?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
But like, it was clearly meant to be like
The ending.
Well,
the ending
ending / sequel to Goof Troop.
Oh God, what the fuck?
What? Connor?
Something. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
I don't know if did I just have like.
Me and Adam, we'll talk. So, but
Hello?
yes, what's up?
You can hear me.
Yes, we've been hearing you the whole time.
I'm connected. Okay. I
Are
may
we
have.
recording?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
no, I'm saying like is audio.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. I've been checking on it periodically. Don't worry.
the only uh I was gonna say was like it's very like the image, also like the symbolism of like him running through the field and she's up on a pedestal.
Well,
You know,
that's what I was about to say. Like the cinematography, the animation, the choice of shots. Also, like I really enjoy the fact that it's like you just have the shot of the field, and then Max gets up immediately, and he's right there in your face.
mm-hmm.
You know, like that's something you get in like you don't like that's like a shot I really enjoy in movies.
Mm-hmm.
But like, but then like like they like they did like this is like such a it's such a fantastic tool that they had this opening dream sequence, so you understand how important Roxanne is to Max.
Mm-hmm.
You know, cause not only like well we understand Max like in a lot about Max from that opening sequence immediately. One, you know, he's in love with this girl. Like he loves this girl a lot. Two, he's beyond scared becoming his dad, and that costing and him being more like his dad is gonna cost him Roxanne. And then we're
Mhm.
even further affirmed about that with the opening number, you know, the After Today number, because After Today, like Max lays it all out, you know, you know, because like yeah, again, like it's really it's a really great that they like a lot of the lyrics in this like a lot of the lyrics are just straight up Max, and they're also a bit meta, like you know when Max says, I'm not just another goof of the week anymore, like clearly referencing Goof Troop. You
Mm-hmm.
know that's clearly like a reference to like the fact
Is
that
it? Is it?
yeah, not a goof of the week. Like it shows Air Weekly, dog.
I know, but that's like I don't think the song
That's
necessarily.
that's clearly a reference.
We also see Roxanne's feet in the opening on her
What?
legs.
There's no reason to say this.
What do you mean you see her legs in the opening? What?
Well, I'm saying like like when she's in that dress, she's barefoot and like you just see legs for days and her feet
Oh,
as she comes.
legs for
Like, moving on.
It awakened something in me that day I first saw it.
okay. But no, but yeah, do you think that's not a reference, Connor?
No, I don't. I think it was just like he wasn't necessarily like a geek in the show, was he?
Well, I mean, yeah, that line specifically is like the
I don't know, man. I think that might just be like maybe it's just because there's a cynicism in me. But truthfully, like I just think that's like a good rhyme.
I mean the Maxi the Geek is probably set up to make the goof of the week line like before. Because yeah, again, it's like no more Maxi the Geek, no more goof of the week like before.
I guess, but like that's an extremely oblique and like ergodic reference to like the show, which again doesn't need to be seen before the Goofy movie.
It doesn't, but it's connected. It like that's what I'm saying. Like that, those lines that kind of prove the connection.
It is, but yeah, it is connected for sure in that it's the same characters and
Again,
like
it's
same.
literally goof of the week like before. Like this is like it's like letting you, like someone who had probably watched Goof Troop at the time, like hey, this isn't like the Goof Troop movie. It's a Goofy movie. Like it's like it's like look, it's not gonna be like the other adventures that are you see in Goof Troop. You know, and then he's like, you know, you're dealing with a more grown up Max and all this, you know, all that jazz. Like that's clearly a reference.
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't think so? Hey,
I think it's a little bit of a reach.
it's a little.
I think you're reaching here again.
You know what? Like, I don't think I am. You know what? I'm gonna
Stick to
find
your
out.
guns?
Well, no. A, I stick to my guns until I'm proven wrong. First of all. Second of all, I'm gonna axe.
Oh, fucking! How are we gonna prove you wrong? This is a theory. You can't put the onus on us.
I can actually, but I'm not putting the onus on you. I'm going to ask the composer themselves. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna ask you, like, is that a reference to
Michael Jackson.
ask Michael Jackson?
Break out the Ouija board.
Michael Jackson, when you wrote the Goofy movie and directed the Goofy movie, what did you mean by this?
Hey, all you get is woo.
I look at Adam and I'm like, write that down.
Can you like fucking we summon Michael Jackson's spirit, ask him about the Goofy movie? I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Guys, no, you're Powerline, right?
I mean, he's clearly based off of me, but I'm not him.
That
What?
was Tevin Campbell. Tevin, it's kind of like if Kevin, but not like a white man.
Shit, do we need to summon him too? I think he's alive.
I think he's still alive. If you give him $50, he'll come over though. I don't mean it, Tevin Campbell. Please come on the show, please.
Please.
Oh, please.
Hey, any listeners who know Tevin Campbell, yeah, let him know that we love him.
Tevin Campbell, please let me be your backup dancer. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
Let me be your backup dancer.
If he does come on the show, we have to George Lucas these episodes and take him.
I'm wearing a Powerline shirt right now.
How are you?
All right, well, you know what? You're good enough. So, Tevin, tell me.
You're good enough.
That's close enough. So, Tevin, what was it like writing the Goofy movie single-handedly and directing it and hand drawing each frame?
I feel like my whole life was leading up to this moment.
Can you imagine that if like one person was in charge of all that? If there was like a Daisuke like Ishiwatari for fucking the Goofy movie.
And they makes a Guilty Gear featuring Goofy.
Yeah.
Good Lord God Almighty.
I'm definitely modding Strive to whoever my main is to Goofy.
How would one even get Goofy? I guess you could extract his Kingdom Hearts model,
Or you can make one.
or you could make one. You'd have to make it stylized, like,
You really don't. I mean, it would be nice, but you don't have to.
Nah, you should.
You should, but you don't have to.
Some modders are crazy though. They'll actually do shit like that.
Yeah.
But most modders are like animators and shit like that, which is why there's no like in-depth mods for like Skullgirls, because you'd have to redraw everything by hand.
That is bullshit. Blazing.
Okay. You're right.
Still heart is blazing. But no, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm trying to find the Goof Troop theme song in a high quality download right now.
Why? Why?
I have plans.
I have plans, you see.
Yeah.
Goof Troop complete series, both.
I've listened to like the Goof Troop theme song in different languages.
Okay.
The Swedish one was really cool. The one in Japanese was really good. The one I was like I hate this was in German. It couldn't sound right. It did not sound right. The rhyming was so badly off.
What was the Japanese one? Like, hey, let's go, Kinkasu. Protect my bars. Go,
Sparkle!
Let's fighting, Rav.
No, like it's just like that X-Men like theme song.
You cut out so bad. It's just ding 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 ding.
What? How did the Japanese opening for X-Men go? Wasn't it like Sparta?
I have
Like
no,
that?
I have no idea. Why would I know?
Because you were the one who even brought it. Well, I mean, that when we were talking in private, you were the one that's like, "Yo, the Japanese X-Men theme did not need to hit as hard as it did for the '90s X-Men show."
I don't think that's. I don't think. I must have not. It must have not been X-Men. It must have been something else.
It was the '90s X-Men specifically because I was like reading the comments and saying them out loud while we were all talking. We've had this conversation not on the podcast.
I mean,
mind you.
I think it was just a regular X-Men cartoon theme.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Oh my god, I'm living in fucking Mandela fucking effect. I swear to God.
It gets like city over here.
I'm fucking jumping in, fucking tearing up rifts and shit, fucking Infinite style. But no, we had this conversation, and But what was I gonna say? The one in German was the worst. It was just the rhyming was bad.
I've never heard this before.
You're lying.
I've never heard this before.
Liar. You filthy liar.
I'm not lying. This is complete. This has new animation and everything. What the fuck? I've never seen this.
I am living in Crazy Town. I'm living in Crazy Town right now because we were on.
You might, maybe you were talking to someone else.
No, you were there. You were talking. I swear to God.
This is completely new to me. I mean, it didn't need to go this hard. Did you get like a vision of the future?
No. Who are you guys? Am I in the right timeline?
Probably not. If I'm being honest.
I'm fucking living in this Mandela fucking effect. I swear to God.
I mean, yeah, probably because yeah, this is.
But
beyond new to me.
if you look up Goof Troop theme in German and just listen to it, it's bad.
I've heard that one, and it's just like
Yeah.
okay.
The like the other languages, at least
it's Max.
yeah. It's like the other ones still flow. I mean, it still flows well enough, even though rhyming in another rhyming, well, and also still in like another language. It's like it flows, but the German one, no flow.
Do you ever think about? Do you ever think about how that one meme of "damn bitch you live like this," it became popular, and it's just like really weird redraw edits of like Roxanne and Max.
Yeah, that was funny.
Like I think about that a lot, where it's just Roxanne with someone just drew over her just gave her different clothes and shit. And just put her in a filthy room, and then it's just Max, again, new clothes drawn over, just saying, "Damn, bitch, you live like this." Do you think about that, Connor?
What'd you say?
Are you serious?
The Japanese intro.
Were you really?
I was.
Yo, it's fucking. I've never heard that before, dog.
It's a banger.
It's a real banger.
Living in fucking
Shock.
Crazy Town.
You
You were there too, Connor. You were there too. How dare you? Don't you fucking make me feel like the crazy one here.
I'm not gaslighting you. I promise you.
You've never seen a Japanese one? I thought well, look, we have a.
I'm living in fucking
it
Crazy
if you
Town right
see
now
it.
because you were both there. Brian was there. Dan was there. We discussed this. I swear to God,
This
I'm
sounds
living
not
in
real.
Crazy Town.
No, this is real. This happened.
When?
This happened like a few months ago or something.
This isn't real.
I can't remember if it was on the podcast or not, but I remember
It wasn't.
It wasn't on the
wasn't.
podcast. That's what Adam's saying. But I do not remember this conversation whatsoever. I
Ugh.
maybe
Does it have animation?
yeah.
I don't know. This feels familiar to me.
No, what?
Hold on, let me watch the other intro.
No,
Also,
like there's like that scene where like Rogue and Storm, you know,
we're talking about two fucking different things. Never mind.
what? Wait,
I'm talking about the Goof Troop
I'm
Japanese.
talking about X Men. What the fuck? I'm talking about the X.
I was talking about Goof Troop.
Fucking. What? Do you remember the X Men one?
Yeah, that one's dope. That has loads of new scenes.
Did have I have have you discussed that opening with me?
I don't know. I'm just aware of it.
I mean,
That I don't know. I know that we've talked about.
because
all the-
the only thing I ever remember is that saying that the X Men's theme goes in hard because it does because it's like you know it's like fucking yeah. You know.
They're both good.
They're both good.
We've never talked about them before.
Now you're gaslighting Adam.
No.
But no, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I forgot. Maybe I forgot. Who knows?
Yeah, but another thing to just discuss to get back on topic with Goof Troop. I mean, Moses, you were over my house for Christmas Day.
We watched over your house for Christmas Day.
And we watched an episode of Goof Troop that I brought up some time ago on the podcast. It'd be like, yeah, this episode is really weird.
Yeah, it
like
was
just
really
animation
weird.
wise.
It felt like an SNL parody or something.
It was just like, first off, like Bill Farmer sounded different.
Yes,
in that episode.
He did not sound like Goofy.
The animation for like like how they like animate like the characters talking.
The animation in general was just kind of weird. It was like just off by like a half beat or some shit.
And it's just like you it was most noticeable when it came to Pete talking and also Peg. Like Peg was just like,
yeah,
this is like animation frames I've never seen in any previous episode, and they never appear again.
Yeah, it's just very bizarre.
Yeah.
But Goof Troop.
Yeah. Also, it was just like wild. Like the episode itself was just like the plot of the episode was just weird and like.
Also something I'm kind of mad about is like because you always like wrote notes. Why did you never write the note about what Goofy says about his mom in that episode?
We never. What did he say about his mom in that episode?
He said because Pete's like, you were born under a bad sign, Goof, and he's like, no, I was born under a deer hunting sign. See, my mama was in the fort, and it's like, it's like, are you telling me that like Goofy was just born in a random forest?
I think I was like probably like half paying attention that episode because it was just so weird.
Yeah,
I was just bothered by the.
But like, I was like Goofy dead ass like that. That's what I noticed the most out of what I remember the most out of that episode. Actually, I remember that entire episode, if I'm being honest. But like that's I remember that part like a lot because I was like, excuse me. What in the hot damn do you mean? Like, what bizarre circumstances existed for Goofy's birth?
Yeah. No, like what I was just remembering also like watching it, like the two robbers, like the worst criminals I've ever witnessed.
Dude, those two robbers are genuinely fucking terrible robbers, and on top of being genuinely terrible robbers, they also like the idea that they're like the worst, some of the most wanted criminals in the world, like in the country, is beyond laughable because it's just like, dude, they're broke.
One dude don't even got shoes.
Yeah, one of them like one guy is like literally just torn socks.
Yeah, I'm like they rob a place. Like one, it's like the one at least tries to like hide the fact they don't have a gun by like putting it in his pocket, but the other one just straight up has his exposed finger shaped like a gun, saying like, "Yeah, give us give us the kit, Ash." I'm like, yo, I would just be like, yo, shoot me. Let's see. I would just be like, fucking shoot me. Put your money where your mouth is. That ain't a fucking gun. I got a gun too. I put my finger in my pocket. You know. And the fact that like, they kidnapped Pete and Goofy, like and they were being held hostage was
I think one of my favorite parts in that episode was it was like she's like, oh, I hope they're okay. No, it's fine. Goofy has them, and I was like, Peg, what the fuck? Like I couldn't. I was like, Peg, like, cause like Peg is like kind of like the normal character in the entire show. Like she's like normal and has a semblance of intelligence and shit. I was like, there's no fucking way you would believe that the situation would like that episode very much made me convinced that like she's getting like Goofy's giving her some dick.
But it was funny. It's just like, oh, I hope it'll be okay. Oh, Goofy has the situation under control. Then like she has like a moment, like a beat, and then she's like, I'm gonna go get the cops.
Yeah, but like the fact she at all entertained the idea, I was like, Peg, what the fuck,
sweetie,
Baby darling.
Peg, my sweet baby darling.
Oh, Peg.
Peg, my sweet baby darling.
Please.
But it was like, it was also
baby darling. Put down the knife, Peg.
Baby, please put down the knife.
I don't want to get your beautiful brains all over the world.
my sweet gumdrop.
No, you were making an Oni's joke.
Greg, the first one is a fucking. I forgot. God damn it! Cut that out.
No, I need to like upload this. Like, anyway, actually,
We gotta upload this in like an hour.
An hour, like immediately, yo. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like I'm saying, we have like an hour left before we miss our deadline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. God, this episode's been wild so far.
Guys,
what does the audio look like when
actually
we're just
yelling
fucking
at them.
screaming for like a good like minute and a half?
That was like a fucking. That was scary.
I mean, yet again, like, cause I have it the way I have OBS set up, like it shouldn't really reach a certain level, cause like I have it like only reaching like a certain level, so it shouldn't ever actually peak. Technically. But who the fuck knows?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We'll find out after we upload.
Yeah. But God.
Yeah, but there was also like another thing of that episode was just like these two criminals, they don't have a weapon.
No.
All right, they are not. It's like Pete is like has the height over them, and he's got the weight. Yeah, he was the former linebacker. I'm like, he should easily just overpower these two chuckle fucks, and yet he doesn't.
Yeah, it was beyond bizarre to watch Pete go, "Oh God, guys, don't hurt me, no!" Oh! And you're just like, bro, come on. Like,
what happened was one of them was angling a set of keys in their pocket, and he heard that, and he had PTSD flashbacks to when Sora, Donald, and Goofy kicked his ass.
Also, it was really out of character seeing Goofy try to attack an animal, like trying to like straight up beat the shit out of crows.
Yeah, that was awkwardly out of character.
Damn crow!
Damn crows! Them and their dark companions bothering me.
Shit.
What did they mean? It was like, what did they mean by this?
What
It's like,
did
why
they
is he
mean?
attacking crows? Is this supposed to imply racial tensions?
It is.
Well,
It's a man against nature story.
last time we saw crows in a Disney work, they were caricatures. But yeah. Oh man.
He's also part dog, so he is a dog, so he is also nature
He is
himself,
part
man
dog.
and nature. He is entirely dog.
God, I still love that joke in like the second to last, the I think, what was it, the penultimate episode? But like at least one of the last episodes was just like when dogs were coming to attack, like Peg, it was attacking Peg, and she's like, "Goofy, I need to distract those dogs." Like, I'm great with dogs, almost like I'm a member of the family.
That's
And I'm just like,
It's such a strange like wink towards.
yo, for real. Like I think one of my favorite things was um, like there was like a joke in the DuckTales comic where it's like where they're they're talking to ducks, and it's like and like they were like hunting ducks, and it's like, don't shoot me, I'm domesticated. And it's like, yeah,
oh
and,
God.
and it's just like he's like, yeah, I'm not shooting you, I'm looking at those ducks. And it's like, oh, whew, and it's just like, what the fuck did they mean by that? You know, it's just like, oh. There's also that other weird joke in the DuckTales reboot where they're like feeding like bread to regular ducks. And another character looks like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's right. She's like, what's happening here?
Like, excuse me?
I'm glad they at least like still have ducks. Like
Yeah.
it's a strange psychotic cyberpunk 2077 universe that they live in, but
There's also another there's a funny scene in this like one like Disney Kid Disney, their Disney Junior show, where Goofy is like, oh, I'm doing some bird watching. I have this here duck whistle, and it'll attract. I think it'll attract like the prettiest like ducks like near, and he blows it and it makes like a weird sound, and then it zooms out and Donald and
Daisy?
Daisy are like there, like they're like still in their morning robes, and it's like, I don't know why, but I'm like, I don't know why, but I needed to get here immediately. So I was like, I was like, it's a pretty funny joke, but it's like, what the fuck are the implications of this? What are the ethical implications of this?
What did they mean by this?
Do you think a dog whistle would affect Goofy?
Maybe. Also, it's just weird that Pluto exists. Like, there's episodes where you see Goofy and Pluto in like the same room, and I'm like, it just like it boggles the mind.
Goofy, you're a dog, right? Oh, yup. Stares at Pluto.
someday I will free you, my brother.
Mickey, have you ever heard of the Emancipation Proclamation?
What?
I don't listen to hip hop.
He's just like, no, I haven't.
No, he's like, I
Does
don't.
it?
He just goes, oh, I don't listen to hip hop. I can't do the voice. Holy shit.
Why?
Oh,
I don't know what you mean by that, Goofy.
that's the liberal media.
No, say I don't listen to hip hop.
I don't listen to hip hop.
God damn it.
See you real soon.
What's it called?
Also,
Because that's the joke in South Park. The movie.
Yeah, I know.
also, isn't like Mickey Mouse supposed to enter public domain in like 2024?
Probably not.
It's very soon.
It's soon,
Or
but like,
2025.
I mean, it's soon, but like,
It's this decade. I know it's this decade. I
it's
just don't
this,
know if it's like.
but like, what's it called? Disney's gonna bring it to court again and extend like that shit. They're gonna try at least.
I am the courts.
I am the big courts.
I am the courts.
My father. All right, no, all right. Now we're just doing. Never mind. Cut that out.
My father was a drinker.
He
He said like,
was goofy.
"What's goofy, son?"
My father was goofy.
Why so goofy? Why so?
It's just a
Let's put a
Max.
smile on my face.
My dad
My dad.
My
Is it
dad
Jason Marsden's voice.
was goofy.
My dad was goofy. That's
He,
Skyrim.
he would come home and be like, "You look just like your mother." That'd be
But he
his-
didn't. Did he?
No, I no. I don't think he's ever. Yeah, again, like the mention of the mom is like literally zero. Right?
No, there was like also like in one episode it was they also said like how much he looks just like his dad, and that's how he was able to like in one episode when he was trying to like set a record for his dad, he dresses up in his old like high school sweater and he like, look, I look just like him when he was younger, you know, and the hijinks happens like when he's trying to like skateboard and like he's like on PJ, like PJ has him like hoisted up on his like shoulders to make him a little bit taller to like try to like make a record doing skateboarding tricks so that his dad will be like, you know, I can get an award from his high school.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
But yeah, what a truly bizarre universe.
Goofy universe, you might say.
Yeah. So we're 4 minutes out from like an hour. So let's try to start wrapping up. Anything anyone wants to say?
It's been a hell of a year.
Yeah, let's get to the fact that this is the end of the year.
Yeah,
It's been a crazy year, man.
it never fucking slowed down. It just came out the gates. Crazy to think that, you know, in January we were at the brink of World War III.
Were we?
Remember that whole, what was it, Iran that we launched and killed the general? You know, and like it was like it was like on high alert, and it was like there's quite the possibility we were about to go.
Oh yeah, that dumb bullshit. That dumb bullshit that amounted to fucking nothing.
You know, and then shortly right after that, Australia was on fire
Yes,
for like months. For like a month.
Yeah. Yeah, again.
And then, yeah, but like, this was like one of the worst ones apparently.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
then that's when, I mean, like it was already building up in China, but then March is when it started hitting other countries. You know,
I mean,
around like I would say the end of February is when it like, you know,
no, it was probably already hitting countries. It was just the first time people actually noticed.
or it started coming to like getting closer to them. Like it was other countries.
No, it was definitely in America. It was definitely.
Was it in America already in February?
I mean,
it was
like,
March.
Dude, like we have so
beginning
many,
of March.
Like, dude, like no, like I'm not gonna get into like this, like, but it was clear. Like, yeah, we have so much people in and out of this goddamn country, even from China, especially during tourist season.
All right, it's when it started to become noticeable.
Yeah,
that the cases, you know, when we actually started looking for it.
It's the first time we knew it of its real existence. Well, the public.
Because yeah, up to that point, probably people were like, "Oh, it's just a really bad cold or a bad flu season this year," you know.
Yeah.
A bad strain of the flu.
But yeah, we had that. We had everything. But you know, it's been a crazy year. Anything you want to reflect upon the year of? On?
Well, I mean, for me, it's just mostly this year is one giant blur of just working. There was like I was enjoying going to the movies early on. And then for just months, for like 8 months. Well, not 8, like 6 months.
Yeah, they shut down theaters for a stupid long time.
Yeah, for like 6, and then when they reopened, there was just nothing really out.
Yeah, it's like last movie I saw in theaters was fucking Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah,
you know, what's
pushing back.
Ironically, Monster Hunter on the exact same level as like Wonder Woman 88, I would say.
85, you mean 84?
Oh yeah, you're right. Why did I say 88? But yeah, 84.
Yeah, but it's just weird. Yeah, like on all these movies that are like it's like they can start releasing movies out in theaters again. They're just choosing not to. Like all these movies are the editing is done, the post product, everything is done. It's ready to go, but they're just like, oh, because of Tenet bailing in the box office, they just pushed everything to next year.
which was like,
And now it's even worse. Is like they're gonna just release all these big blockbusters straight to HBO Max.
which
I'm like, you're killing the theater industry by doing stuff like that.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
Anyway, like, anything else you want to reflect upon the 2020?
I'm glad we started this up. This has been a nice plus, and always something to look forward to each week,
Yeah.
and having fun making this stuff with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think I'm good.
What about you, Connor? Anything you reflect upon this year?
Um, I learned a lot this year. I think. Oh, I don't know.
I learned a lot this year. Fuck,
What
I don't
can
know.
anyone say? You know, like, fucking, it was. My year sucked donkey dog shit, and now it's not so bad. So, but this is one of the, like Adam said, one of the things that made me happy, doing this show. So, and it's, yeah, I'm hoping, I don't think 2021 will be any better. I think my theory is we all died in 2012 and we're all in hell now.
The
But,
Hydrogen Collider.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah,
so that's, you know,
it's a possibility. But hell, we could have made such a beautiful thing in hell. You know.
that's true.
But
I think hell can come up with something way better than this.
but no. I was talking about the Goofy Movies podcast being like a magical thing. Anyway, yeah, like this year was really boring for me. Like the fact there was like no concerts really sucked.
Yeah, fuck. I miss going to concerts, man. There was so many concerts I was looking forward to this year, and they all just got pushed back to further and further. And then they're like, "Yeah, fuck it, we're just doing it next year," or they kind
Yeah,
of
like the fucking
they copped out.
the fucking like Circa Survive like 10-year anniversary of Blue Sky Noise a tour got pushed back twice.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Yeah, or like they just copped out. Like, oh, we'll just live stream, and I'm like, all right, that's nice, but it's just not the same as like being there, listening to it live.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, like it was boring. I was just working the whole time. But yeah, same thing with you guys. This podcast was great to start. I will also say that uh, you know, I don't know, I don't know if I ever mentioned it on here, but I'm a big fan of D&D, and I started doing my own campaign, this year.
Nice.
I became a dungeon master, and like that's been a real nice highlight. It seems like all my players are happy so far, so I'm pretty happy. I took I took the jump and the initiative to do that. I'm really glad about it. But yeah, so there's that. Anything else? Yeah, no. Yeah,
Anything?
Go on.
I was gonna say anything you guys looking forward to in 2021, and what are you guys most looking forward to? Me personally, just the ending of this fucking quarantine and this pandemic shit.
I'm looking forward to Yakuza 3 through 6 going on PC. Like, if I'm being honest, that's like the thing I'm looking forward to the most.
They are a treat.
But beside that, yeah, I mean, yeah, again, like I'm not a man. Like, if I'm being honest, I'm not someone who like typically looks forward like into the future. Obviously, I'm looking forward to doing this podcast more and into the foreseeable future. But I will say, like, I'm looking forward to doing that. But besides that, like, I'm not really a guy who thinks that far ahead, and I typically take shit as I get it. And I like doing it like that. Just taking it bit by bit, day by day, all that jazz. So I'm excited for whatever may come. I know there's a lot of people out there who've had like a really poor time during this quarantine, whether it was because they're not used to being inside all the time, like this situation like fostered and festered like mental illnesses and stuff,
Mhm.
but and there's a lot of people who lost people due to everything that's happening. But
Yeah.
I've been really blessed that I didn't lose anyone close, thankfully,
Mhm.
and I've been able to keep my sanity for the most part. I you know so yeah, I didn't get sick, thank God, and I've been just again I'm just appreciating every day I get.
That's a very positive way to look about it. I mean, yeah.
I just appreciate every day I get and every day I get with my friends.
That's beautiful.
So
Yeah, I mean,
So yeah, last episode of the year's guys. Last episode of the year.
damn. So,
All right.
yeah.
I think it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye. Good night.
See everyone next year.
See y'all next year.
Yeah. I hate Mondays.
I love lasagna.
We'll hate Mondays next year too.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought